Well, I'm down at the side of the house now. We're going to put an Indian stone path down here, and we're putting a row block on either side as well. Means 20 odd cuts for the flags, but it'll look nice for it rather than pointing it up. I'd rather have it a nice double block border. So yeah, get onto these mixes. Right, I'm going to show you a little trick. First of all, I'm not using that one. Got a big tip in it. Going to inside. So this one. When we tape out, we're going to 800. I put my finger in line with that. And I use my finger as a guide and keep it along there. Just scoring into the other side. And that will be bang on 800. And I'll just keep doing that. Made me primer up, and I'm going to start laying these as he does all those cuts. Well, that line of blocks in now. They're got a bit of muck on the top of them, so I'll clean them off once I've laid the next run of flags. But again, wearing Wonder Grip, these are my favourite ones. You can feel it feels like you can still use your fingers and stuff. Really good quality. Yeah, so I'm going to start. I've got my flags all cut round here. I'll show you. So flags are all cut. I'm going to stack them all up just here on the right, and then my primer's all ready, so I'll prime them before I bring them round and lay them. So you might not see me priming them, but they are definitely getting primed. Right, one path completed. Well, I say completed, we've still got to grout it. I'm just matching in with the same grout as what they've already had round the back. It looks to me like it's jet black. So, yeah. Hey, oh, there's Matt. So yeah, I'll get grouted in a couple of days. Just at paving, etc., picking some bits up. And I've just noticed they're here as well. Look at that. Buzzing. Right, been to pick up the Indian stone from paving, etc. We're now going to be doing a step very similar to the one that I did last that you might have seen on my TikTok. It's not on the YouTube, but it was on the TikTok. So it's going to be a double step basically, returning at the sides and then step up onto the top. I'll set up the time lapse. We can see it. recap, if you didn't watch that last video, putting semi-dry bed down, and then each one of these blocks will get primed. I'll just dip it in it and go, and then just lay it, give it a little tap. First one that I'll put in is the corner to this side, and I'll get that running, get the cut against the wall. Then I'll get this side, the other side in, do the same, measure out to where that block needs to go, do the same on the other side, prime it up, get that block in, go back to the wall, put the cut against the wall, and then I'll join them in and put, if there's a cut, I'll put it in the middle. Just thought I'd give you a quick recap if you didn't see that. Let's go loco. Right, so that's the bottom step in. Just going to get some prime around the back, get it filled up, and then we'll start with the second step. Right, the returns on either side of the top one are in now, so I'm going to do the same again, put the string line across, and get the front in. Once again, I will do it even, each side, and then put the cut in the centre, priming everyone. Right, that bit's in now. I'll fill the next step in now with this dry mix. I've primed the back, and then yeah, I'll get ready to start doing the cuts for the treads. We can party down in Soho, gets me up and I am Lola. I say Marco, you say Polo. Now this thing go, let's go loco. La 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 la. Let's go loco. Right, oh, that's a bit dirty. Clean you guys up. Right, so I'm going to show you how I find it the easiest way to mark up the cuts for the 45s. So basically, if I find my pencil, you see my pencil, Matt? It was here somewhere. I love it. We're always looking for pencils. I should have it behind me here, really. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll mark it up and then I'll show you. So, what I'll do, you mark on this one, the one underneath first, well, either one, really, like that. And then from that mark, I'll measure, doing these joints at about 10 mil, so I'll measure from there onto the top one, 10 mil, like that. Because you guys are watching. Right, so you can just see it. And then I mark this top one there. Then on the bottom one, 10 mil over, I'll mark again. So then, get that on. And line up that one to there. Like that. So this will be the off cut, and that's the bit that'll be going in. I've put those in the middle, so it's nice and even. We're better off with a nice big in there, a nice full one. So that can come off. And then it'll mark from there to there on that one, but I'll bring it up higher so my level's flat. And that goes to there, and that goes to there. And then that bit's the off cut for that one. Matt, you want to cut those for us, buddy? There we go. Right, so now we're changing from a dry mix, well, semi-dry mix, to a wet mix. If we was to do a wet mix in here, it'd all just want to fall apart. So you have to do it with a semi-dry mix and give it a little bit of moisture just to then be able to set over the next couple of days. We're now doing a wet mix on top of this to allow the flag, the Indian stone, to actually date to it properly. We are going to prime it, but then put it on a wet mix. Those are for the bottom step. I've got all my cuts ready. Basically like a bit of a jigsaw puzzle now, but they're all in order where I need them to go. We'll get this next bit of time lapse going. Well, that's that done. As you can see, I've already started coming round because this tarmac board, well, this tarmac prep, it's having a double block border around it. So whilst I'm here, I'm going to do semi-dry mix round the bottom of it again, and then get these blocks in. It's better to do it now because if I let that set overnight, then I won't be able to tap the block down to the height I need it at. So I'll crack on with that now, cut them back, and then I can carry on with the block border whenever then at least a steps in. I will be grouting these with the same stuff I'm going to grout the side with, but I won't be grouting them today because if I was to grout it today, because they're going for a really dark grout in it, you get all the lime coming through, so it'd end up going like white and stuff on the top. So you have to wait until it's set, until you can grout it up. But yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, that I forgot to mention as well, doing the 45s like that, it allows me to get a fall on that way, and a fall forwards, just to make sure there's no puddling or anything. And I do the actual Indian stone, what I inset, I do that a few mil higher than the block, just to make sure when it runs down, your pointing can come down with it and it'll just run straight off. Well, what can I say? Amateur hour again. Didn't press record on that time lapse on these, the ones around the bottom, the blocks around the bottom. So yeah, that's me finished step. Watch me finger. And again. So yeah, that's the finished step. I'll get it all grouted in tomorrow. Oh my god, everything's falling over. Yeah, get it grouted in tomorrow and start going around the edges with some block. Right guys, sat here editing this now. This is the step video that I'm doing, which you will already know because hopefully you've got to this point and you've seen it all. If you like what you've seen and you want to see more, we're doing the wall next. So we've got the footings in and I've started doing the engineering brick. Tomorrow I'll be doing the rest of the wall. Well, not the rest of it, but as much as I can. If you want to see that, please make sure you like, subscribe, ding dong that bell, whatever you want to do. But yeah, thank you very much for being here and thank you for blowing up that last video. Absolutely dreams. I couldn't believe it. I appreciate you. Nice one. I'll catch you in a bit.